Good day, everyone. Alice here from Safi Financial Network. Today is June 28th, 2023. Here is daily analysis for today. So we had uptick today as we expected, but uptick is not that strong that everyone was forecasting. So we just saw this uptick is coming down the road, and due to yesterday price action, it was pretty technical price action. We just reacted to SMA 20, which is kind of like diverging from this SMA 20. And here's the drop and pop pattern just formed. And I should say this is going to be the pivot for now, and this is going to be A. And for sure, we are going to see a B, and then C wave is coming down the road for the next week or so. So next 2 weeks, I should say, we are going to see the rollover is coming back down again to the market to complete the corrective move to the downside, and probably SMA 50, which is coming along with a 4250 to 4300, which is coming along to this consolidation area. That would be kind of like a pretty nice scenario for the bottoming formation for months of July, and then we can see a summer rally all the way from, like, let's say July 15th to 23rd, all the way to the August. And August, we should see the top information is here for the end of the summer as well. So that's the scenario that I'm looking at. But right now, we are just to take the market benefit of doubt. Market just went up due to low volume. Let me check out the volume here today. We just finished up, I believe, less than 74 million. So not that bad, not good. So just light volume as always favors the market to the upside. So we can't add anything more. Moving on to Nasdaq, which is kind of the leading for the market today. So Nasdaq just went up 78 points, and exactly the same pattern like S&P. So it just reacted to the SMA 20. And then I should see Nasdaq is getting close to the top information right now. So you should see tomorrow is going to be last trading day for the month of June. And then July could be very, very volatile. We can see this one is stretching through to here, which is 14,200 to 14,400. And even it can go more downside to 13,500 to 13,900. We will see which one just form the bottom, which one comes first, for sure this one. But if it's going to be the end of the corrective move, or just the market is going to have another bounce to going down. So we will see how it goes. But right now, market just went up as we expected. So this uptick could be kind of like ABC pattern again. So I'm not sure even if this A wave is completed, but if it completes its formation next 2 days, the next 2 business days, I mean, like tomorrow and on Friday. So that would be kind of like the scenario for the top information for the next wave. And then starting July, which we have long weekend in Canada and US for the July 4th and July 1st. So after long weekend, we should see traders and investors are coming back, like hedge fund managers, big boys are coming back, and then we'll see kind of like a rollover is coming to the market. That's going to be kind of like the scenario that I'm looking for Nasdaq. Moving on to Dow Jones, which was kind of like a lagging today, but nothing bad, nothing good. Let me go to daily chart. So here's the daily chart for the Dow Jones. As I expected, Dow Jones price action wise, to be honest, I like Dow better just because the bigger picture shows kind of like this reverse head and shoulder, a break through this neckline, coming back to test this neckline, and just we are forming the bottoming formation here. So this bottoming formation can stay there, I should say, next week, and then we can see a rally coming and starting from the Dow Jones, and that would be kind of like the bullish scenario for Dow Jones. We'll see how it goes, but if it goes below this pivotal point, all analysis would be changed. But right now, Dow is forming very, very well, and it's just forming very, very nice bullish setup for the market in overall. Moving on to some individual names, starting with yield. So yield is coming down today, 0.92%, 44 just defends the downside. Right now, it's at 4.71%, which is below Fed fund rate. So everyone is saying about like how yield is working. As long as we are below this line, which is Fed fund rate, Federal Reserve doesn't need to increase the rate. So if they increase the rate, that's going to just trigger the recession sooner there than later. But right now, as long as we are below this orange line, which is the Fed fund rate, we are good. We are good. We are in a good shape, and Federal Reserve is in a good shape. However, the overall picture is not that good. Overall picture is ugly. But right now, I should say there is no need for rate. Before, yes, it was kind of like above this line, so that's why Federal Reserve just keep pushing higher and higher. But right now, we are just below this line. So as you see here, we are just pretty below this line, so we don't need to increase the rate at all. So we'll see how it goes. But yield is coming down, TLT is up. So treasuries just hold up pretty nicely, 44 points to the upside. Still the same analysis as before. If we take out this pivotal point, we go D here, but I'm not sure if that happens. I think this is going to be the pattern that we are just forming, a bullish consolidation here for the next leg up to 108, and then consolidating here summertime for the next hike to here. So we'll see how it goes. Treasuries can build up a very, very nice bullish pattern down the road. Gold is coming down. It's not that interesting, and it's coming along with our expectation. So gold nicely coming down and just reacting to 1900. Today just hit a 1900, bounce back up. Gold still needs to complete this correction, because as long as it doesn't show any like a sign for the correction completion, so that could be kind of like a warning sign, because this one can go down here 1859. I should say that's going to be the next probable scenario for gold. That's what I'm looking at, to be honest. Crude just went up, sideways consolidation. Nothing happening in crude, just the sideways. Look at that. So here, since December till now, so it's been like 8 months, 7 months. Crude doesn't go anywhere, just between 80 to 60. So this is a wide range consolidation and nothing more. So as long as crude is here, everyone is happy, just because they want to keep the price of energy down to bring the inflation down. So that's why they are happy. I mean, like a big politicians are happy, just because this one doesn't increase and this one doesn't increase, inflation doesn't go up. But CPI for Canada and Australia came down. Obviously, that was kind of like a joke more. So CPI for Canada came below 4%. I'm living in Vancouver. Everything is just going up 10%, 15%, 20%, 30%. Even for meat price, it's more than 50%. But inflation is 3%, which is a joke. And no one is believing this one. I don't know what formula they are using, but they should go to the grocery store, their neighborhood, and they just ask them instead of coming with those ridiculous formula. Anyway, so as far as crude is here, inflation can stay there for a while. VIX is coming down, 2.26% down. So VIX is just forming the bottoming formation. If you ask me, for the next big hike to $20, still not there yet. But if it goes down, another dip down here to $12, that would be kind of like interesting for call option. Still, if you are in a call option for 2-3 months, should be fine. Shouldn't just be worried. But right now, it's just I know frustrate lots of people here. DXY just went up a bit, so DXY just moving up nicely. However, it goes to this supply area, just reacted well for now. If it goes above this, any pullback could be bought by traders for the next hike, and that's going to be ABC up corrective move for the next wave down. I'm bearish in DXY for the long term, not the short term. Short term can do just sideways. Moving on to technology, Apple new all-time high today, 189. Post market just pulled up pretty nicely. Amazon 14 cents down, still in this top information. Meta $1.78 down. So this is kind of like the area that we were looking for. This one, as long as we are above this SMA 20, can hold up, but any close below this, which is 260, that can trigger a sharp sell-off to here. So which I believe it's going to happen probably after September, not now. Microsoft is just coming up, not that strong. As I said, Microsoft is struggling to recapture this SMA 20, and also this price action is kind of like not that strong, weak, and just any bounce could be sold by sellers coming down to here to this area, which is the 300 is going to be a possibility for the short period of time. Google, just nice surge to the upside. So that was one of the reasons Nasdaq went up today nicely. And Google just up at $1.85, still below this top information. So this is kind of like a good buy piece, I should say, for the next leg down. And if next leg down coming, that's going to fill up this gap and coming down to 107 and 100. This is the area that I'm looking for. What the ugly. What's the ugly rectangle? So this is the area that I'm looking for here for Google. Right now, just need to be patient and see how it goes. Netflix, nice surge to the upside, but look at the candle. Just the sellers took the place later the session. Tesla the same. Went up, again going back to this supply area, coming back down. So we'll see how it goes. Semiconductors, they were strong mid-session. Week early session, week later, like a last trading hour of the session. So strong, just middle of the session. Stocks are coming down, $3.88. So it's just consolidating, kind of like dealing with this SMA 20, I should say. This is kind of like the top information. If it goes below this, this one can go all the way down to here, which is kind of like an interesting area to see for buyers, but not up there. TSM, $1.16 down, AMD, 22 cents down. AMD just forming a bearish consolidation, to be honest. And these are the levels that I'm looking for buy. Just be patient, and just to stay there for a while. I know you're going to be just in rush getting into this stuff. NVIDIA, again, below this 360. This one can go down for the first time since move. NVIDIA just struggling to keep above SMA 20. This means it's losing its momentum. So we'll see how it goes. Texas Instruments, $1.70 to the downside. Lamb Research, $6 down. I just sold my Lamb Research today. Just full disclosure, I'm just thinking that even an up move could be kind of limited with this name. Banking sector, so XLF, 8 cents to the downside, nothing happening there basically. KBE, 13 cents down. KRE, 22 cents down, just forming a bottom information if you ask me. Goldman Sachs, not a good pattern. So forming bearish consolidation, but look at that. So what happened after market? Goldman just jumped to here, 140. So that's kind of like interesting to see what's happening to the market. Goldman Sachs, sorry, that was JP Morgan, but Goldman Sachs as well. So this one just after market went up. Seems like there is going to be a good news after market came up for the banking system. Bank of America, the same. Wells Fargo, the same. All of them after market just went up. I don't know what would be the catalyst, but that's going to be interesting to watch for tomorrow. Dow Jones would be beneficial and Russell 2000 as well. Moving on to the gold miners. Gold miners just weak and just establishing a new downtrend to here. So this one can go down to 28 and even complete this gap fill. We'll see 27.50. It's going to be the target or even lower. GDXJ, 52 cents down. AEM, 53 cents down. NEM, $1.28 down. Franco Nevada, this one is just getting a sharp sell-off, probably taking out this and then coming down to this demand area. Gold Barrick, 6 cents down. Not that bad. So gold Barrick is kind of like exceptional, but if it wants to follow the industry, it should just take out this pivotal point going downside, which is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity. Moving on to the XLE, another good day for energy stocks. So XLE just went up nicely. XOP, which is oil and gas exploration ETF, this one needs to take out this pivotal point. If it goes above this area, that could be kind of like the bullish scenario for them. So we'll see how it goes. OIH, which I believe it's kind of like a triggering one of the good buying setup here for the market. Nice bullish consolidation, nice backtest capitulation going back up. If it goes above 282, that's going to be $17 down the road. Exxon, just 85 cents to the upside. Chevron, $1.39 to the upside. Oxy, 33 cents to the upside. And Rig, just 13 cents downside. Nothing spectacular for Rig, but the other names, I should say, they were pretty strong, and that's going to be a good scenario for energy stocks. I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.